I went from being a package handler to hiring package handlers. Just because your life went this way and you didn't see more for yourself, that doesn't mean that that's all that I have in store for me, okay? Like, these people was baby daddied up, miserable, mad kids, old. FedEx was all they had. All right, you guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video for you guys today. But this video is going to be a little bit different. I just need to record this video. Like, it's just a lot of things that I want to get off my chest. When I left this job, like, I just left. And so this video is kind of like closure for me. I just want to tell my story. I feel like I deserve to tell my story. I want you guys to get to know me better. And this video is like, it's just a way for you guys to get to know me outside of the vlogs, like on a more personal level. So I'm gonna try my best not to make this video like extremely long, but there's a lot of things that I want to talk about and a lot of things that I want to cover. So if you are interested in finding out why I quit my job after 3 long years, keep on watching this video and like, comment, and subscribe to my motherfucking channel. So that way we can, you know, like, grow our family here. This job, man, this job. I got hired at this job for peak season 2018. Now, peak season is just a holiday season. It's the busiest time of the year at this job. Because people are online shopping, they ordering a lot of things, they getting Christmas presents, they doing Black Friday. People are just ordering a lot, so they hire a lot around this time. I would never forget thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm not gonna get hired. Like, I have that problem of down talking myself. I was like, I'm not gonna get hired. This is like a big company. Why would they hire little old me? So I remember thinking that, but I got to my interview, the manager, he literally asked me like, can you commit to coming to work every day on time? I was like, yeah. He was like, can you lift this amount of pounds? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, I'm about to send you the link with the background check. Once you fill that out, I can schedule you for orientation. And that's exactly what happened. I remember I got to the bus stop and I had the link for the background check. Like, that should have been a red flag. Like, so my first year at FedEx, I was a package handler. And I hated it. I'm not gonna get into describing the positions and what each position does, because that's literally not what this video is about. I'm not trying to bash FedEx or nothing like that. I'm just trying to tell my story and tell how it got me to where I am now. Period. I hated the job. I hated everything about the job. It was nothing that I enjoyed about the job. That year that I got hired at FedEx was the worst year of my life. It wasn't the, I mean, yeah, it was. It was the worst year of my life. I was so miserable that year. I was just so miserable. But I got to deal with the job being hard as fuck. I got to deal with these ratchet ass package handlers wanting to fight me and crazy shit. And then I have to deal with the management. The management was just horrible. Like, it was so horrible. I don't know where they found these people. The job made me feel so low. I felt low because of the money that I was making. Even though I was making $15.50 an hour, where were the hours? Where were the hours? Traveling to a job and then being sent home after an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours is degrading. So I felt low because my paycheck was like $200 a week. I couldn't get my nails done without them breaking off the day I went to work. I would go, whatever I wore to work, I would just come home so dirty. Even if I got my hair done, if I got my real hair done, it would frizz up because I'm sweating and shit. The job is so hard. I just kept thinking to myself, like, what am I doing? How did I get here? And granted, I was so excited about this job. I was happy when I got hired at this job, but it wasn't what I thought it would be. This, and I'm just speaking as a package handler. I haven't even gotten into the real story, the real deal. So I was an admin. Peep this, y'all. I was an admin for 2 months, and then one day I got a call from Danny. He asked me one question. He said, "Bitch." No, I'm kidding. He didn't say bitch, but he asked me one fucking question. He asked me, "How organized are you on a scale of 1 to 10?" I told this man I was a 9. I don't know why I said that, but I was like, I'm a 9 because we want to make ourselves sound good. He like, all right, cool, bet. Tomorrow, don't come in your regular time. At this time, I was coming in at 5 a.m. He like, coming at 7, meet me in the office. I'm like, okay, boom, what's going on? I'm a little excited. I come in at 7, I meet him in the office. I done got a whole new position in 2 months. Now I'm working in the office. I'm the preload office administrator. Y'all, I went from being a package handler to hiring package handlers. Yeah, I loved my job. I did. I was in them orientations. I was doing interviews. I was doing it all. When did it start going left? I want to say things started going left during COVID, but at the same time, things were never really right. I was just so excited with my new position that I thought everything was going to change and it was going to be all sunshine and rainbows and flowers, but I was wrong. I know that I didn't speak a lot on my relationships with like the other managers at the job, but just to let y'all know, they weren't good relationships. They didn't tell me like do better or like work harder. It was just like, you're trash, you ain't shit, you ain't doing it right. Like, it was stuff like that. So my relationship with these managers was never good. So when I got promoted and now I'm working beside these people that look down on me, it was like, oh, they about to come for me. Like, they about to come for me. Like, why am I here? Why are you here? And that's how I felt like they thought about me. Not welcoming, not inviting, ratchet, ghetto, stupid. I don't know why these people were so mean to me and why they treated me the way they treated me. It was just like I had a doormat written on my forehead, or just fuck with me written on my forehead. Like, I just don't get it. These people were mean to me. These people were rude. I remember when I got promoted, this is when I was like still new into my promotion and still learning things. I was sitting at my desk. This is just an example of the type of people I was around. I was sitting at my desk and a manager, she just walked by. I'm minding my business and she says to me, girl, it looked like you don't even know what you're doing. It's just shit like that it's just like, and I have millions of examples of just petty, just shit like that I could bring up, okay? They was hating on me, like they was, and I don't know why. Like I really don't know why, but they was some hating ass bitches, and I'ma just keep it funky. I gotta give y'all some examples. Like, okay, one of the managers was having sexual relations with this boy, and they were having a conversation, and she asked him, which I don't even know why she asked him this, but she asked him who did he think was the prettiest girl at the job, and this nigga gonna say me. She was like, you don't even know if she's cute because she be wearing all that makeup. She probably ugly under all of that. Even if I was ugly as hell under all of this makeup, as a 30-something-year-old woman, and I'm a 20-something-year-old woman, it's just like, not only what do you get out of talking about me, but why haven't you grown up? Like, why are you just still so childish? Just fix your mindset. That's example number one. Example number two, just things that were happening. One day something happened. I don't even remember what, but my manager would, no, this is my manager, like the one that I report to, would scream at me. He would scream at, this is when I'm working in the office now, you guys, would scream at me to the top of his lungs. I'm your boss. I'm your boss, to the top of his lungs, like he's talking to his child. I'm not your child. Who are you talking to? One day I was sick as hell. And I was off for like a week. I came back to work, still sick, but I didn't want to take too much time off, so I went back to work, and I come back to find everything. I have my own desk with drawers, mini drawers. I came back to work, and every single thing that was inside of my drawers was sitting on top of my desk. Now, could you imagine how I felt? Because this is an office. Everybody's desk is clean. There's no paper. There's no nothing. And then my desk is the only desk in the office with a bunch of shit on top of it. Like just clutter, just all over the place. She was actually waiting for me by the time clock. But I came in through the side door. Haha, bitch. So she ain't peeped that. I didn't even get to take my coat off. She came right in and she was just like, oh, you got all of this important paperwork just sitting in your drawer, yada, yada, yada. But she's talking to me in the middle of the office at the top of her lungs. And so I had to tell her, like, you could have pulled me to the side. Like, she's lucky I didn't curse her the fuck out. Ooh, I'm getting mad just thinking about this stuff, you guys. But I really don't even want to get into detail anymore. Like, this job was bad. This job was bad. I was around so many negative people, so many hating ass females. It is just horrible. I learned a lot from working this job. I learned a lot. It's not a lot of things that I would tolerate. I found a new job now. I'm so grateful for this job. They treat me so well. But if shit goes left and I feel like I'm not being treated right, there was a lot of shit that I left out. But I came to work really late, and I came to work really late, and I had a conversation with my manager that day, and he made me feel so low. He just made me feel so low that I didn't go to work for like the next 3 days. That's how bad I felt. That's how low I felt. I was at the point where I was crying every day with this job. So I didn't go to work for the next 3 days, but before I had left, I had made sure to tell my manager, like, you know, I'm gonna move to a different department. I don't want to be preload admin anymore. I told him this before. I didn't come back for the 3 days. Took the 3 days off, came back. We had another meeting. And then I brought it up again. I don't want to be preload admin anymore. They didn't give me the other options, so I transferred to another. They acted like they had no other positions available for me. And they did. My senior manager, he actually told me, like, if you came to work on time and if you came to work every day, I would have moved you to a different department. But because I just stopped giving a fuck, he was just like, bitch, you could transfer. And I asked for a transfer. So I transferred and demoted myself back to a package handler. It was that made me quit. And that's what brought me here today. If it wasn't for me leaving FedEx, I would not be sitting right here on YouTube making my YouTube videos. I wouldn't have got out of that depression that I was in. I was depressed. I was not doing nothing. I was eating, but I was going to work, going out to have a drink, and going home. And repeat. Going to work, getting faded, going home. Leaving FedEx changed my life. Like, it changed my life. It changed my life.